Have you ever wondered what it takes to live a truly happy life, especially as we grow older? Maybe you've noticed that some people in their 80s and beyond seem to radiate joy, energy, and contentment, while others struggle to find that same spark. What's their secret? What do they know that we might be missing? Well, today we're diving into the wisdom of those who've not only lived long lives, but have done so with a smile on their faces and a spring in their step. This video is all about uncovering the secrets to a happy life from people aged 80 plus. And trust me, their advice is both simple and profound. Now you might be thinking, I'm not 80 yet. Does this even apply to me? Absolutely. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, these lessons are timeless. They're about living well, staying connected, and finding joy in the everyday. So let's get started. We'll cover 5 key habits that these remarkable individuals swear by. And I promise by the end of this video, you'll feel inspired to embrace these practices in your own life. Let's begin with the first secret: staying connected to others. If there's one thing I've heard over and over again from people in their 80s and beyond, it's this: relationships matter. And not just the big dramatic moments, it's the small, everyday interactions that add up. One woman I spoke to, Margaret, who's 84, told me that her weekly coffee dates with her friends are non-negotiable. It's not just about the coffee, she said. It's about laughing, sharing stories, and knowing that someone cares. And she's not alone. Studies show that strong social connections can improve our mental health, boost our immune system, and even help us live longer. So if you've been feeling a bit isolated, maybe it's time to reach out. Call an old friend, join a community group, or even strike up a conversation with a neighbor. You'd be surprised how much joy those small connections can bring. Now let's move on to the second secret: finding purpose. This one might sound a bit abstract, but hear me out. Many of the happiest seniors I've met have something in common. They feel like their lives have meaning. It doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. For some, it's volunteering at a local charity. For others, it's tending to a garden or teaching a grandchild how to bake. One gentleman, Harold, who's 87, told me that he started writing letters to soldiers overseas after his wife passed away. It gave me a reason to get up in the morning, he said, and it reminded me that I still have something to give. So ask yourself, what makes you feel alive? What gives you a sense of purpose? It could be anything, big or small, as long as it brings you joy and fulfillment. And finally, for this first part, let's talk about the third secret: staying active. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not as spry as I used to be. But here's the thing: staying active doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about moving your body in ways that feel good to you. Take Ruth, for example. She's 82 and walks her dog every single day, rain or shine. It's not just for the dog, she told me. It's for me. It clears my head, gets my blood flowing, and makes me feel alive. And science backs this up. Regular physical activity can improve your mood, reduce your risk of chronic diseases, and even sharpen your mind. So whether it's a daily walk, a gentle yoga class, or even dancing around your living room, find a way to move that brings you joy. Now we've covered 3 powerful secrets so far: staying connected, finding purpose, and staying active. But there's more to explore. In the next part, we'll dive into 2 more habits that can transform your life. Now, as we move forward, I want you to take a moment to think about how these 3 habits, staying connected, finding purpose, and staying active, might fit into your own life. Maybe you're already doing some of these things, and that's wonderful. Keep it up. But if there's an area where you feel like you could use a little more focus, that's okay too. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking small, meaningful steps toward a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. And here's the thing: these habits aren't just for people in their 80s. They're for anyone who wants to live a life full of joy, connection, and purpose. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, it's never too late to start. In fact, the sooner you start, the more time you'll have to enjoy the benefits. So why not start today? Call a friend, pick up a new hobby, or take a walk around the block. You might be surprised at how good it feels. But we're not done yet. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into 2 more habits that can transform your life habits. that have helped countless seniors not just live longer, but live better. These are the secrets that have stood the test of time, and I can't wait to share them with you. So, stay with me, because the best is yet to come. Until then, take care of yourself, and remember, you're never too old to live a life full of joy, connection, and purpose. Here's to living your best life at any age.